Yo, what's up everyone? Hobbs_21 here, and welcome back to Server Survival. This is episode 4, and today I have many special things planned for myself to do. So, as you guys know, last episode we went ahead and linked up a ton of places in the nether, and today we are going to get out of the nether, and we're going to be doing some more work in this area here. So the first thing I want to do is, if we come over here, you can see that the egg farm is, of course, completely full. There's eggs lying in the hopper, even though you can't see it because of the chickens. And these chickens are also producing tons and tons of eggs. And if we come out to the bay, what we've been doing is we've been just chucking the eggs into the bay. So as you can see, if I get closer, all these chickens start loading up. And I did actually kill a bunch of them earlier, but look at all these chickens. Anyways. So, what I want to do this episode is industrialize the egg farm. So in other words, make it produce many, many eggs and have much, much storage. And also, I want to take tons and tons of eggs and chuck them into the chicken farm, get many more chicken back there, so that will be working much faster. And I also want to increase the storage, so I want to have like a storage area for it. And as you can see, I did have some time earlier to play, but I couldn't record, so I went ahead and made this area back here. And put in some of the chests. I still need to grab some trap chests and put them up here. But, as you can see, this just comes back here. And what I am going to do is I'm going to have an output from this. I'm going to have a hopper underneath there going into a dropper. Of course, it's just going to be chucking out the items. It's going to go into an ice thing. An ice channel. It's going to come up here, go up an elevator, and go into item sorter. So, and it's just going to be a very simple item sorter just for chicken on the two outside ones, and then feathers in the middle. Now, of course, that's not going to be enough space for the feathers, but I'm just going to have all the items that don't go into the storage system because it's all full. They're just going to run off into some lava get murdered and get deleted. So, that's what I want to do, but right now, I need to finish up this little area. I'm going to go ahead and put in the trap chests and put hoppers in, and I'm going to start work on the redstone. So, I will get back to you guys in a minute or two once I have done a few things. Alright guys, so I have gone ahead and put in the auto dropper circuit, and I made a little modification over here so that this had 3 torches. The torch burnout thing had 3 torches. So that now it will not stop going, because I'm going to stick a ton more chickens in there, and so it's going to be functioning a lot faster, and these are going to be going a lot more. I've got the ice track going in here, got the 2 blocks here for the drops to bunch up, and of course got the test, whatever his face is, elevator right here. And I am aware that it's going to be broken in 1.9, but there is of course a fix, and it should be fun fixing it. So here, what I'm going to do is, I need to actually grab a water. Right, so I'm going to grab a water, and then I'm going to do the cake and slab thing. So if I just grab a crafting table here, I can make myself some slabs. And I can put those over here. Parkour, nope, okay. And so it's going to be the standard order item sorter, one of these. That's not gonna work. No. I did not think. Of course, that's not gonna work. It needs to be higher because the item sorter needs to be higher, and it actually needs to be the other way around. So yeah, I've still got a bunch of work to do. I didn't think this through completely, so hooray for me. But anyways, I'll go ahead and fix everything up, and I will be back with you guys in a moment. Alright guys, so the system is virtually done. All I still need to do here is add the item overflow system with the dropper and lava and whatever. So as you can see here, I have had to slightly modify the sorter design. And this is the kind of sorter that uses like this piston in the middle, the sticky piston in the middle, that has a block there, and then there's a redstone dust that's being powered by a redstone block over the underneath it. But yeah, the system here is overflow proof, and then the overflow is going to go into that hopper there. What we have here is just, we've got the elevator. The test elevator is going to come out here, go on the packed ice, get pushed against the cake, and it's going to be half on the hoppers and half on the packed ice when it gets over here. And hopefully I can just leave these signs here. I have these signs here so that I can easily access these. As you can see, I already have the items in here. The chicken on the outside, and then the feathers in the middle. And so that's all working. Now the only question I still have to answer is if the items will get safely from the dropper up the elevator and down the stream and into the hoppers. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in the overflow system right now. So I just need to hop over here and make myself a dropper. Whoop. Yay. And I'll just have it shooting into lava over this way, and that should be it. So I will be back with you guys in 2 seconds so that I can test it. Alright guys, so I have now hooked up the little lava blade there, the little lava that's going to be the overflow bin. So now what we've got to do is come down here and make sure that everything is ready to go. So this seems ready to go except for that block needs to be there. Alright. And I should probably put a block on top of it as well. So let me just... we can still get in through there. So I'll just put a blocks there. Alright, so now this should be running as soon as I actually need to put the water in. Silly me. I was forgetting the water. Alright, let's grab just 3 buckets of water here. And replace block there. And put water. Alright, so I'll just block it off there. And then have water again. Right, and then that was going to run into there. So should be good now. I just want to make sure everything is fine. And then we're going to test it. So let's see here. Alright, it should all be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here. And I'm very glad I have Depth Strider. Anyways, I'm still gonna have to patch that up there, but let's go ahead and remove that torch. So now stuff is going to be going down there. And I'll take all this and stick it into there. Okay. So that's good. It's chucking out all its stuff. And hopefully in a minute... Oh! Yep, it's sorting. That's great. That's good, that's good, that's good. No chicken yet. Feathers are coming in. Oh yeah, that's a trap chest, so... Oh, yes! Alright, so items are coming. Yep, there come the feathers. And yep, they're going up. And I hear rain. It's raining outside, lol. Alright. Alright, that's awesome. Awesome. Alright, it's working. I am very happy. Toggle rain off, please. Go ahead and sleep. Sleep, sir. Oh, this is great. Alright, let's see. Is there any chicken? Nope, not yet. Still going feathers. Oh, this is great. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Awesome. Now the problem, though. Well, no, it's not a problem. What am I saying? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and manually chuck all this stuff into this chest. And, alright, that is so good. That is so great. I'm so happy now. We have officially expanded the storage of the chicken farm. Alright. Alright, there goes some chicken. Let's see if that's sorting correctly. Yes, there's chicken in there. Awesome. Hooray. So happy. Alright. So, this is complete, guys, I guess. I'm just going to continue just transferring all the stuff from these chests here. Going to patch up the floor and stuff. This chest is just going to be there for decoration. And I seem to be getting some lag. But anyways, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stuff all the stuff in here. Add the item frames, patch that up there. And then we shall get on to the next project that we're going to be doing today. Alright, so the next thing that I want to do today is I want to make a little mob spawner. Not like a big mob spawner that uses like a bunch of redstone and stuff. Just like a big cobblestone, just like a big stone box up in the sky that spawns mobs, and then they walk into water streams and fall down. And then, yeah. So, I think I'm gonna have like two or three or maybe four boxes up in the sky, and then have them all converge in one water stream into one 4x4 area because that's all that I have hoppers for. Because I didn't want to use all the rest of my iron because I only have like 20 left, some crazy low number like that. So I suppose I'll go ahead and get started and pillar up and stuff like that, and I suppose I shall time lapse it in a third person time lapse. So, hope y'all enjoy it. So I just AFK'd down here for probably the past 14 hours or so. It timed me out at midnight, but most of the night, I was here AFK'd right up there, and most of the time nobody was on, so, yeah. Here are all the drops, and I'm quite happy with this, because I just AFK over here every night, and I've got plenty of, like, bone meal, and, gunpowder, and I've got lots of arrows as well. As you can see, there's some witch drops here. And so, yeah, and lots of easy string as well. So this is great. This is very great. I'll just leave some in there for anybody else that wants to come along and take it. But grab myself some gunpowder. And, yeah, this is great. So, anyways, now I'm going to move on to my next project for today.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Well, guys, there's something I must admit. I haven't actually made a clip for like 2 weeks. I haven't recorded a clip for like not 2 weeks, probably like a week and a half. And I've done quite a bit of stuff in that time. As you can see, there's the house over there. You guys just saw that being built in the time lapse. 8x8 house built by designed by Turtle Derp. I'll link that video down in the description. But I also went on and I invented this thing called the Magic Path. That's what I'm calling it, the Magic Paths. And what it is, it's just ice with a stone slab on top, and then stone bricks on the outside. And so if I just, oh, poo. Oh, feather falling, lol. But anyways, if I just hop over here, and come up past the cavette, and come up to here, you can see that when we go on the path, as you can see, it's 1 block down, and we're sliding around. That's because there's ice underneath, as you can see here. And what are you shooting at me for, boy? And then there's these stone bricks ringing around. And I really like it. It's so cool. I love these paths. It's so fun. You just go so fast because it's ice. You jump really far, and it's really cool. I don't think I've never seen it done before, and I just had the idea. I'm like, you know what? That's a great idea. So I just extended over here to Mr. Andrew's house, who has just actually changed his name to Demigod161. And then I have it come up here to my pretzel, and over here to my jungle wood house that I just made. I don't know what I'm calling. I don't know what to call it. As you can see, I went ahead and I did the inside here. I made this floor pattern here with red and black wool, and it looks really cool in my opinion. I already got some stuff over here. Got a bunch of blocks in this bottom chest, and a bunch of other stuff like quartz and wheat up here, and some fish and fences and all random stuff up here. That's where my... No, never mind. Those are the doors I crafted. Never mind. But anyways, I made another ender chest, put it in here. As you can see, here's all my crud in here. Got some packed ice, and yeah, my bed. Moved my brewing stand over here. So yeah, and really that's pretty much all that's changed. I think the only other thing that changed is that when no, not when. Why am I saying when? But I went over to the spawn island. Woof, Enderman. Holy cow. That Enderman is mad. But I went over to the spawn island and I made a nether portal. I haven't hooked it up in the nether though. So all it does is it just takes you to the central portal. And then you can just hop back inside and come to this area if you're in the spawn. And I made a new command block room underneath the actual spawn island. So as you saw when I slept there, it announced my sleeping. It said Hobson21 is now sleeping. And that's something that I added. And there's going to be a tutorial for that coming out. No, a tutorial for that did come out. What am I saying? You guys have actually already seen the tutorial. Because of the way I'm recording this. You guys will already have seen that tutorial. It's an improved version of Exuma's server-friendly one-player sleeping. Yep, came out, I'm assuming, a few days to a few weeks ago. But, I installed that in the server, and I added an Enderman anti-grief thing. So if you looked closely at that Enderman a few minutes ago, and you can go back on the video and look at him, but he's holding a barrier block, and that's just what it is. It's another one of Exuma's command block things. Well, it's not actually made by Exuma; it's made by Ease, but that's not the point. And I updated the skull machine, made a new skull machine over there, and it has all the players now because the previous one down here did not. And I think that's it. Just the 2 sleep modules. Exuma's with an added command block, and my own that I made up that does the tell raw command to announce when people are sleeping. And the Enderman anti-grief thing. And also for some reason, I know the reason, not for some reason. Oh, somehow he has 0 deaths as well. The death counter, that I implemented up here, in the tab menu, for some reason reset, his, probably because of his name change. But, it may not have been. I'm not sure. Can I use your ender chest? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. But, so that's pretty much all that has changed. So, now I have to decide what I actually want to do next. And right now at this point, I'm not quite sure. For you guys, in the next few seconds, I will come back and I will be sure. But, at this very moment, I'm not. But, I think I may have an idea for what I want to do real quick. But, anyways, I'll be back in a few seconds for you guys, with what I am going to do. Alright, guys, so, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but there is a double witch hut, on the server, double witch huts, and that's actually over by the stronghold that we're gonna use. Which, I believe it is is it south? It's south, it's over that way, it's southwest, no, it's southwest, yeah, it is southwest, never mind. So, I decided that what I'm going to do right now is, link up that swamp where the double witch huts are, and that's close to the stronghold. So, as you can see from this book here, the witch hut's overworld coordinates, which I just wrote them down, is 1134 and 448 X and Z respectively. So I'm just going to real quick pop those into another portal calculator. So let's see here, 1134 and 448. So let's see here. So the nether coordinates are 141 X and 56 Z. So they are quite close in the overworld. I mean in the nether, so I believe I'm going to go ahead and head off to the nether, and I think I'm gonna see how far it actually is, and I may just link it up on the bottom, right where the lava lake is, instead of actually using the roof up there, where we've got the tower heading off to. So let's see here. Which direction is this in? So it's 141.56. So let's see. Is it 140, or is it negative 1? No, it's 141. So 141 is X is that way. And my sounds are a little bit loud. Yeah, they really are. I'm just gonna put it down to 5. So the X is that way. So that's good. We've got plenty of lava lake. The Z is also that way. Great. So let me see here. If we hop out here, the Z is 56. So would it be like... Okay, no. So it's over here towards where this nether temple is. Nether fortress. So you know what? Actually, it would be a better idea to link it up here. So never mind what I said about linking it down here. It's a little too far for that. So I'm going to go ahead and begin linking it up here. So as you guys just saw there in that time lapse, I have finished the tunnel in the Nether over to the area here, the swamp that is advertised to have a double witch hut. And it's all iced up already, but I found the first witch hut. The first witch hut is right over here, just as advertised, right over there. But the second one is I couldn't find it on the map. The amidst map says it is at 11:04:320. But you go to the exact coordinates and it is not there. So I really don't know what to say. I mean, the only thing I could think of is that either the map is messed up, or that it's not, that the world only spawned the bounding box of a witch hut, not the whole structure. So I really don't know. But yeah, it's supposed to be at 11:04:320, which is like right here, over this direction, right over here. So 11:04, which is right over here. 3:20, which is right this way. And right up that way, which isn't even in the swamp anymore. It's really weird. Oh no, 3:20. Yeah, see, it's not in 11:04. 11:04:320 is that block there, and there is no witch hut. So I'm very confused. And it is on the very edge of the swamp here. The map shows it to be. But like, what? I mean, unless it like spawned underground, which I don't think is the case. I mean, I could just quickly go a little bit cheaty here and to find out, but yeah, like you can see, there's just ravines down there, but nothing here. There's nothing here, just big shadow on this tree. So yeah, I'm confused. And woo. Oh, yeah. What? So, yeah, I'm confused. That's the point of the story. So, I suppose I will go ahead and head home. What the heck is wrong here? Am I in F1? Yes, okay. So, I suppose I'll just head home. And I guess we'll call that. I mean, I'll have to come back and investigate some other time. See if there really is a bounding box there, like an MC edit or something. But yeah. So, I'm going to head home, and we are going to, do something that I have been putting off for quite a while, and that is, we're going to go visit the jungle, and hopefully link up a portal there as well. The jungle is just south of the spawn island, and it has 3 jungle temples, I do believe, so I'm going to head off there. Mr. Andrew, of course, has already gone there a few times. And yeah, that's how I got the jungle wood, of course, to build my other house. He went back to the jungle and he got me a stack of it. I paid for it. I paid him for it and stuff like that, but yeah. So I'm going to go head home, which I'm pretty much already there, and going to go find the jungle. So I'll see you all. Well, for those of you that were observant, you may have realized why I didn't find the witch hut. The second witch hut, here it is, right here. And it's because, as you can see, here it is. It is right around 1:04:320, just like the map said. Or what, 11:04. I'm not even sure what I said. But I'm not even sure what I said. But I was searching at 1004, but it was at 1104. I'm not sure if I even said 1104 in the previous clip. I may have actually said 1004, but the point is that it is here, and I was just a little bit silly. So I suppose I'll just claim this cauldron and be on my way. So, now we are really going to get on to traveling to the jungle. Alright guys, so, the last thing that I am going to be doing today is actually, if we come down here, I am going to be actually doing the ceiling for the cow farm. I have completely forgotten about this for the past, like 4 episodes or whatever, however many, or 3 episodes or something like that. But I've completely forgotten about the ceiling. So I first need to think of a design. I'm probably just going to bring the birch wood up and then maybe have the granite. That would look kind of weird though, wouldn't it? I don't know. I'll experiment around a little bit, and then I'll get back to you guys once I have a design. Together we shall witness the glory of 49 cows burning to death. Yes, death to the moo. All those death particles. I have to laugh every single time I see that because there's so many death particles. It's so hilarious. Chuck all that in there. Wah. 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 So anyways, guys, as you can see here, I did the roof. I really am not sure about this. It looks quite weird because with all this next to it, and then it goes into the granite just in this room. It looks kind of weird. That's my point. So I'm not completely sure about this, but I will not be able to continue to try a different ceiling style in this episode because I am fresh out of time today. So unfortunately that will have to be for some other time. I'll come back and fix this, but at least it's not all the granity, stony, andesite mess that it was before. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you all enjoyed. We did just finish a bunch of stuff, and I already have some really nice plans for the next episode. So please stay tuned for that episode. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Once again, I'm Hobbs_21, and I will see you next time, be it on the survival server or not. Goodbye, guys.